Yo Reds fam, what's going on and welcome back to the channel. And today I have a different video. It's gonna be basically, if you guys seen the title, the best players to use in Diamond Dynasty. I'm gonna be giving you guys my choices of players that I believe, if you're kind of struggling to find, possibly finding a gold or finding a diamond, hopefully this video can help you clear your mind and help you decide. Now in this video I'm gonna be using players or saying players' name that I have used. I cannot give you an opinion on on Joe Morgan because I haven't used Joe Morgan. I can't give you an opinion on Wade Boggs, even though I've used Wade Boggs. He's actually pretty good. But for example, a guy like McCutcheon, I can't give you an opinion on McCutcheon because I haven't used him at all. So I'm gonna be basically saying the players that I've used and players that I think you should be looking at. So let's start off with the starting rotation. This Felix Hernandez here is pretty good. As you guys can see, I'm 9-6 with him with a 1.02 ERA. He does have the 5 pitches, max pitches, and I do believe his deadliest pitch is the sinker because it's a 94 miles per hour pitch that breaks down. And I do think this Felix Hernandez card is a card that you guys should be grinding for. If you guys are doing, I believe this is from Conquest, if I'm not mistaken, possibly Conquest or the team collections. You guys should be getting this card. Another card I recommend everyone that is watching this video and you do not have this card, get this card. This Anibal Sanchez is the most disgusting card I have ever used. This card is this card is my favorite pitcher. Let's put it at that. He is my favorite pitcher to use this year over any pitcher, over any pitcher, Kershaw, anything. He is my favorite pitcher to use this year. This Anibal Sanchez's splitter should be illegal. It should be banned in about 17 different states. It is that good. Like, his splitter is absolutely disgusting, man. This pitcher is definitely something you guys should be looking at, and he's free as well. He's a free pitcher that you get in one of the programs, so take a look at that. This James Paxton, I actually don't like this James Paxton, just for the simple fact he does have 4 pitches, and he might have three breaking pitches, but to be honest with you, I don't really like this card that much. I love when a pitcher has 5 max pitches and can throw anything and has pretty good let's see, and if he has pretty good velocity, and an 82 is pretty good, but it's not enough for my liking. I like throwing pitches high and up, like high fastballs after I throw you down pitches. So it's gonna help me to get that velocity, like possibly like a 90 velocity can help me out, because if I throw you a pitch up, it'll be hard for you to actually catch up to it. Alright, in regards to gold pitchers, I believe the best one, a good one you can get whenever he's not he's not playing down, is Carlos Martinez. He does have 5 pitches, right? He has 87 velocity with a 95 break and 91 stamina, and his K per 9 is alright. So if you guys are trying to find a starter, you guys don't know who to get, I recommend you guys getting this Carlos Martinez right here. And catchers, I use this Jorge Posada, right? And I do like this card a lot. I like this Jorge Posada a lot. I do recommend him. Would I put him over Gary Sanchez? Probably not. If I gave Gary Sanchez more at bats, I've only had 14 at bats with him, and I did not like him. So if I give Gary more at bats, I'm pretty sure I like him over Jorge Posada. But for what I have right now, Jorge Posada is my guy. And other than that, I did use Real Muto when I didn't have all these cards, and he was pretty good. He was alright. I haven't used Molina yet, and I haven't used Savi yet. So my best option for you guys to get is Jorge Posada, which he isn't the cheapest to get because you kind of have to get a little bit far in the team collections. And if you guys have probably around 5,000, 6,000 subs laying there, you guys need to catch it, then I would probably say go Gary Sanchez. And alright, first baseman right here is where we'll find my best player, my favorite player to use this year, and that is the main man, Justin Bour. This card is absolutely nutty. This is my favorite card by far. Out of every player we say that I say in the video, this player is my favorite player by far. This dude is absolutely lights out, man. I love this card, dude. I won a game. I was playing games yesterday on live stream. First 2 games that I've played, 2 rage quits before the 2nd inning, and this guy had 2 bombs already. This guy's absolutely insane. Reds fans, if you guys do not have this card, if you guys are looking for a first baseman, don't know who to get, if you have a diamond first baseman and you're struggling with him, sell that card and get you this free Justin Bour that you can get in the missions for free, basically. And that's pretty much it for the first baseman. Just the Justin Bohr is pretty much I would recommend, because remember I'm using players, same players that I have used myself. I cannot give you opinion on players I've never used myself. I can't give you an opinion on Freddie Freeman. I can give you an opinion on nobody else because I haven't used him. So Justin Bohr, pick him up. Second base is kind of an iffy one for me. Before they actually nerfed this man, I used to use Brian Dozier a lot, and he's playing up to his old rating. So I used to use Brian Dozier a lot until they absolutely nerfed him, and they just brought him downgraded him by 2, I believe, and they downgraded a lot of his power and his vision. But before that, this guy was mashing, bro. This guy was incredible. I would say this would be the card that I recommend, but I really don't. I would recommend you guys getting Cano. To me, he's one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. I do like he's a gold, and also his vision's high, contact's high, his contact versus righty's high, and I'm preferably a guy that prefers high contact and high vision. I do like players that have that. I don't care how much power they have. That'll just, you know, you'll get cheese in the game. You guys will get lucky in the game and get, like, you know, something to go your way. So Robinson and Cano, pick them up. Now on third base, we have these 3 players right here. I'd recommend you guys all 3 right here. These guys right here, bro. This Harmon Killebrew. If you guys do not have a third baseman, right, and if you guys are trying to do the collections, do the Twins collection. The most expensive card you'll have to pay for that is the Brian Dozier that I just showed you, and he's probably like 3,000, 2,000 stubs right now. So this Harmon Killebrew for me is one of the best hitting cards that I've ever used over JD Martinez. Keep that in mind. This card is absolutely nutty. This card needs to be picked up. You guys need to pick him up. He's free, basically. He's a free gold. The only thing that you have to do is complete a collection, the Twins collection, and you get yourself this Harmon Killebrew. Now this card isn't necessarily cheap because I did get lucky and pulled him. If you guys saw that video, I did get lucky and pulled him. So if you guys do manage to pull him, do not sell this card. Get this card, right? Complete the Rangers collections, right? And get you a player that I'm going to be mentioning later on in the video. But yeah, this card to me, I've used him for 5 games. He does hit 250 with me, but I feel like really comfortable hitting with him. Like I feel really comfortable. I don't know what it is. I just whenever he's up to the plate, I do know that he's gonna do something and get something done. So Beltre, pick him up as well. And if you don't have enough for Beltre and you guys want someone that hits just that you probably feel comfortable on the plate, I do recommend Mike Moustakas. He's pretty good in fielding as well, but his hitting stature kind of would carry him and makes him a pretty good threat up to the plate. You could play him at third, you could play him at first if you need a first baseman. So it all goes to third. This card probably costs you about 1 point. Let's see, how much is he? He's around 1 point. He's around 2.7, around that area. So it's pretty cheap compared to all the other third basemen in the game, and he's actually hits pretty good, if not probably better than them. All right, shortstop. Shortstop, I can't give you this card. If you guys do Conquest, do not use this card. I hate this card with a passion. This card, I absolutely despise it. I hate it. I don't like it. Do not ever get close to this card. But this Gleyber Torres, to me, even though I'm hitting 340 with him, most of these games are grinding, CPU grinding. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of this Gleyber Torres. You know, he's gotten me a couple errors in games that I don't understand why he's doing that. You know, he couldn't he couldn't field the ball that was literally an inch away from him, let it go by through. And I don't know, hitting wise he's all right, but fielding wise, to me, there's better options. But if I were to go with somebody, I would probably use Dozier in a short, or yeah, I'd probably use Dozier in a short. And I mean, this Gleyber Torres is good enough. Get this Gleyber Torres. This card, it's a free 87 diamond. That is, you know, pretty. You know, he's probably not good for me, and I need to give him more ABs, obviously, but he's probably amazing for you. So I would say pick him up, get him. He's free, but be on the lookout. If he doesn't work out for you, then I told you so. And you guys will be surprised. One of my most comfortable shortstops that I ever hit with this year is this Paul DeJong. This Paul DeJong, when he goes gold, he will be my shortstop. This Paul DeJong will be my shortstop. Despite the 46 vision that I absolutely don't like, his hitting stats, the rest are incredible. You guys will notice the difference. This guy is playing at 80 overall right now, and if this guy, if Paul DeJong does get an upgrade, oh man, this is my starting. This is my starting shortstop. All right, now out to the outfielders. You guys see that I do not use any of my left fielders because I do not have any good left fielders. But if we move over to my center fielders, this is where things get a little bit spicy. Now this Dale Murphy, I've recently picked him up. I've recently got him through the collections, and I'm not hitting so well with him. I'm not hitting well with him, but I do need to give him more ABs. I need to give him more chances. And if you guys ever do want a free, center fielder or just an outfielder in general, and if you guys have, you know, quite a bit of stubs, he is gonna cost you a few team collections to get, probably around the 60% mark, so keep that in mind. But one of the best cards in this game that you need to be running in at leadoff, you need this card. If you guys don't have this card at leadoff, you automatically put yourself at a disadvantage. This Victor Robles card, I love this card. This card has not, he hasn't hit a home run for me, which is fine, but when he does get hits, he gets on base, he is a threat on the base path. This card needs to be picked up. If you guys do have time to get him, he is free to get as well, just like the Gleyber Torres. Pick up this Victor Robles. If you guys don't have it, you guys are slacking. Like, bro, like, look at these stats. He has this, he has the stats that I like, the contact and the vision, but look at his speed, look at his fielding. This guy needs to be picked up. This guy's amazing, man. Pick up Victor Robles ASAP. And now this Richie Ashburn is actually one of my best cards as well. And you guys see he has very, very low power, because I don't really look at the power a lot after this patch. If he has high contact and high vision, it's a card for me. And as you guys can see, he has that and more. Look at that. Like this Richie Ashburn type cards, Ina Slaughter type card, Wade Boggs type cards are the cards that I truly enjoy playing with, just simply for the high vision and for the high contact, because I usually contact swing a lot. So if he has good contact and good vision, it's a card for me. So Richie Ashburn, if you have enough subs to get him, I believe he's from the I'm not sure which team he's from, but if you guys have enough subs to get him, pick him up. And last but not least, on the last position on this video we have here is the right fielders. I only use one right fielder, and it's the main man that I mentioned before. Once you get the belt trade and you guys have enough stubs, get this card right here, Nelson Cruz. To me, this card is possibly one of the best cards in the game as well, one of the best hitting cards, one of the best power hitting cards. But if you guys do have, I say, the live series one, I would say stick with the live series one. Save you some stubs. He's pretty much like almost 1,000 stubs if I'm not mistaken. I mean, probably like 3 point something. I would say stay with this card, because even though this card is majority better, his contact is less, his vision's a little bit more higher, but he's way more expensive to get. He's probably around 30,000 stubs to get, because you do need to get that Adrian Beltre and you do need to complete the Rangers. But if you do have this card gets you help, and once you complete the entire team, you can actually grind and get the I believe it's a 87 86 Napoli card that I'm trying to grind for. Once I get that Napoli card, that's gonna be my catcher right there. So yeah, Nelson Cruz, if you can get this card, get it. If you can not get it, get the live series card. It'll be the best hitting outfielding card for you. And alright folks, that's gonna be the video right there. I pretty much mentioned to you guys the players that I do enjoy playing with, and if you guys notice, the players that I enjoy playing with are here in the lineup. I explained to you cards that I don't use on my lineup that I would use, and I basically told you guys, you know, the cards that you guys should be getting in order to get some cheese. Now some good I would say some, you know, honorable mentions would be the gold Justin Bohr, which I've heard a lot of people say that they do enjoy. I would say Matt Olson as a pretty good cheap first baseman. And let's see, pretty much that's pretty much it. You know, find yourself cards that you might that you'll love to play with. Now it might not be diamond, it might not be gold, it might be a silver, like this Michael Reese Hoskins, no, not Reese Hoskins, this Michael Conforto. I've heard a lot of people say that they love playing with this card. He's the cheesiest card in the game. He is one of the players that you should have on your budget beast, and I agree with. If you have enough stuff, if you don't have enough stuff to get a diamond or a gold, pick up a Michael Conforto, pick up a freaking Kyle Schwarber, who is insane as well. You know, Reese Hoskins too. Like, there's many cards. You know, a Joey Gallo's right here. Joey Gallo's is a card you need to be having in your bench at least, just in case anything happens. His vision is absolutely terrible, but his power, once he does get to that ball, it's basically a GG. And you know, yeah, just basically find cards that you believe that you play well with, regardless of their rating. If they're a silver, use them. If they're a gold, use them. If they're a diamond, use them. No matter what, just use the card that you're comfortable with, and you'll feel like you'll do amazing with. And trust me, you will see improvements in your ranked season stats and in your event stats as well. And yep, that's gonna be the video right there, folks. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. If you guys want more of these types of videos, please comment them down below. And most importantly, folks, subscribe. Getting a little bit closer over to 400 subs, and it'll be pretty nice if we do get there. So let's try to get there. I do have a giveaway on the way if we do get there. And yeah, it's been your boy Rezi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.
When I pull up, you can't see it.